future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
My name is Richard Powell. I'm an athlete at Alfred State College. The reason why I came to see Dr. Wilhelm is because of my shoulder injuries. I had suffered an injury on my 21st birthday on the field against Gallaudet. He did a great job with my surgery. I played the entire season with it perfectly fine. I was able to tackle people without restrictions. The best and quickest recovery I ever had from any injury that I had working with him. He gets the job done and he knows what he's doing. So I highly recommend you guys come to see Dr. Wilhelm.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
What would you give for a child you loved to make their wish come true? To help them fight a critical illness? Just imagine what you'd do. You see, wishes are so powerful, and you can make them real. They can give a child back their childhood, even change the way they feel. Every single one of us can make the stars align, because when we come together, hope and joy will shine.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cashback or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on two beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Hi, I'm Bob Euchre. I was 5 years old when Lou Gehrig gave his famous Luckiest Man speech. Lou retired from baseball that day because of the devastating disease known as ALS. Back then, I never imagined I would one day grow up to be a Major League Baseball player or spend my life in baseball. And I certainly didn't imagine that ALS would take my daughter Leanne's life and another close friend. ALS robs a person of their ability to walk, talk, eat, and breathe. It's been 8 decades since Lou's speech, and we still don't have a cure. But we are making progress turning ALS from a fatal disease into a livable one, and we need your help to finally strike out ALS. Please join us in the fight by visiting ALS.org. Thank you.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
We're opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
And along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
The Bath Haverling Rams, head coach Sean Amy, assistant coaches Ben Thorpe and Zach Thomas.
So hello everybody and welcome to this afternoon's game here between the Hornell Red Raiders and the Haverling Rams. I'm Bob Peischer, broadcasting from the Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth here at Maple City Park. A lot of action going on in Maple City Park. We've got a softball game going on, and over in the football stadium, the Invitational. Track meet going on as well. I know they have close to 20 or more schools competing in that, so parking you can see is a premium around here. Starting on the mound for the Hornell Red Raiders is Wyatt Evingham. There's Wyatt. Taking a quick peek at the standing. This is the second meeting between Hornell and Haverling. Haverling defeated Hornell 11-2 at the first game of the season. That was that very cold day over at the Bath VA. Haverling with a 5-3 record. Hornell down at the bottom with a 1-6 record.
Having low income can mean making tough choices. Choosing between paying for food or medication or a place to live is a reality for many people. Do you know someone who could use some extra help? Find out about the Supplemental Security Income Program, SSI. You could receive monthly SSI payments if you're
Hornell is coached by Joe Flint in his second year. Here's Joe. Hornell went to the sectional championship, of course, the famous loss to Pal Mac, and it went viral. So his first season as head coach started out real strong. So far, struggling this year, obviously losing a number of seniors from that team. Little Pearl Jam.
Leading off for the Bath Haverling Rams will be the third baseman,
This is Dylan Wenban. Wenben, say that right. Sorry, Dylan. So here we go. Ball 1. Scott Tobias says, beautiful day it is here in the Maple City, about 79 degrees. It was, yep, exactly what it is. I just looked up again. I know it was scheduled to be, the forecast to be 79 degrees, and it's exactly 79 degrees. That's going to drop in for a base hit, so Winben leads the game off with a hit.
Shortstop number 1, Gage Thomas. Evan Pendle is on deck.
So Gage Thomas. Job by Wenben with the steal. That's one of Hornell's Achilles' heels, is the being able to throw runners out at second. Yeah, Snyder's first year at catcher. There's a strike. And obviously when you're allowing runners to get over to second, just about every runner that gets on, not every runner obviously, but quite a few of them, they already in scoring position now, so a hit usually generates a run. Oh, and this ball is going to get free, and Barnett, who's in left field, has got to come over and cover that just in case that's thrown. But really, I don't think it should have been thrown anyways by Braden Vaughn. Vaughn has got to eat that. You already got the one out with a runner at third now, but obviously he comes home with a bad throw. And another thing, errors, unearned runs are just huge here this year so far for both teams, not just Haverling, but every team Hornell's played. A lot of runs have been scored on errors, so one out. That one's high, 1-1. This is Alex Byler, senior. Oh, and he catches it. His hat almost got in the way. Good job, Logan. At least it wasn't his helmet. That would have been his hat he can step on, but nice job by Logan Snyder. So 2 down. That's where that error thrown over to third is crucial. It'll be 2 down now with a runner at third instead of a run home. It's low and outside, 2-0. Again, if you just joined us, Hornell, first game of the season, losing at Haverling, 11-2. That was one of the games where it was freezing out. People texted me saying, "Are you feeling all right?" I go, "I can't move my mouth." That's going to be a base hit. Nice base hit. Or a double.
The Rams, number 9, the catcher, Dante Neely.
I'm not sure what that. I wanted to leave that on there because I'm not sure what he did to celebrate that double. I got to learn the code of these new kids, what all that means. Dante Neely, and that's going to be a base hit. Oh, and it did Davis. It takes a bad bounce. So Neely. Another run comes home. You can see it hits the ground, and it sends Davis. That's one of the things. If I ever won the lottery, I said I would buy a professional roller to make sure this field is rolled every couple weeks, because it's not rolled, and unfortunately in a lot of places aren't. But that's what happens, and the ball takes weird bounces even on the infield and stuff sometimes. So Haverling up 2-0. This brings up Owen Smith. Bouncer. Nice job by Gennaro. Take a look at that again. A little chopper. That's good for him not to even pay attention to Neely that time, because you just get the out at home. Remember, all our advertisers, that's how I bring these games. I do not get paid from the school districts or anything. I make all my money off advertisers, so I want to thank my advertisers. Oyer Self-Storage, 24-hour-day access. He has over 140 units on his 2 locations, one in Wellsville and one in Alfred. Long-term discounts, sizes up to 10 by 30 for vehicles. Safe and secure. Oyer Self-Storage. Thanks, Jim Oyer at Oyer Self-Storage. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Stop at one of their several locations throughout the southern tier of New York. It's First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Log on to their website and check out all the different services they offer you at First Heritage Federal Credit Union. And by Wilkins Auto Sales, 1099 State Route 21. That's just outside of Hornell on your way to Alfred. You call or text 607-368-2842. Car haulers, utility trailers, dump trailers, and so much more. Thanks, Wilkins Auto Sales. How about Lamax Automax, Pro Wrench Tire and Auto, complete auto care. Check out their website, Lamax Automax. That's with 2x's.com. Check out their inventory of used trucks, vans, and auto. Lamax Automax. The Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell. Cremation service is $16.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks, Jim Dagan, Laura Pico at the Dagan Funeral Home. The Dagan Funeral Home. Find out why Alfred State College is #1 in so many ways. They got scholarships, financial aid plans. Call and schedule a visit today. They're also top-ranked, great value, #1 SUNY Regional College by U.S. News Rankings. Hit the ground running with a degree from Alfred State College. On the mound, Eric Carney Hendricks for Haverling. He's got to be happy with being staked the 2-0 lead here to start the game. And we mentioned, I'm not sure if you heard me the last time, you can see these two teams have played already. Haverling with a 5-3 record. And I also highlighted Penn Yan on there with their logo because Hornell does play Penn Yan tomorrow right here at 2:30 in the afternoon. The game you can watch right here on Peisch Sports. Hornell down at 1-6, so a tough season to start after going to the sectional championship last year. Hornell trying to find their way. And there's the Hornell versus Penn Yan tomorrow at 2:30 right here at Maple City Park. Connie Hendricks, of course, a familiar name that those that watch Peisch Sports because he's multiple sport athlete, as is a lot of people from Haverling, a lot of other players.
Number 7, the center fielder, Andrew Davis. Gennaro Pico is on deck.
Gennaro Pico on deck. Andy Davis leads off. Strike from Eric Carney Hendricks. I want to thank everybody for joining me from the beautiful Bath area, around Section 5, around the state, around the country, and around the world. Let's see, we got a South Carolina location ping is watching online. Foul tipped as Davis stays alive. Nice pitching so far for Carney Hendricks. Let's see, New Jersey, no city location, but I see New Jersey online as well. And safe. I think he would have been safe anyways. Nice hustle by Andy Davis. Let's take a look at that replay again.
Number 1, the third baseman, Gennaro.
It's a slow bouncer, so it's a tough play anyways. So nice try by Smith. Owen Smith. Like I said, I don't think he would have had him anyways just because it was hit softly off the bat. Gennaro Pico. See, I missed the game on Wednesday because of a medical issue. I'm all right, but I guess he hit a ball, and I'll show it to you as they take a quick timeout. They said it hit right where the 3 is, or the 4 is. They said it was only a foot lower than a home run, and I'm glad he didn't hit. I'm glad I didn't hit one for television's sake, but I wish he hit one obviously for himself. They said he hit a ton of it, and just missed hitting a home run. Hornell losing that game 3-2. There's a strike. 3-1. Ooh, that looked low. This one ripped and right into the hands of Pendle.
Coming in the third for the Red Raiders. For the shortstop, number 24, Charlie Order. Braden Vaughn is on that.
Ball gets into the outfield. Charlie Oyer, who's done a good job pitching this year and batting for the Raiders, at the plate. That one low in the dirt. So runner on second, nobody, or one out here as Gennaro Pico's popped out. Charlie Oyer. Got him over to third. Nice job by Charlie.
Now to play for the Red Raiders, number 15, the first baseman, Braden Vaughn. Gavin Oyer is on deck.
That's a strike to Vaughn. That one fouled off to the netting. Oh, out of the park, actually. It careened over further than I thought. And strike three. So Carney Hendricks gets out of a... wasn't a jam, really. It was just a runner on third, but unable to get Hornell to score. So after one, it is 2-0. We'll be back.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
My name is Richard Powell. I'm an athlete at Alfred State College. The reason why I came to see Dr. Wilhelm is because of my shoulder injuries. I had suffered an injury on my 21st birthday on the field against Gallaudet. He did a great job with my surgery. I played the entire season with it perfectly fine. I was able to tackle people without restrictions. The best and quickest recovery I ever had from any injury that I had working with him. He gets the job done and he knows what he's doing. So I highly recommend you guys come to see Dr. Wilhelm.
So welcome back. 2-0 after one. We start the top of the second inning. Lucas Whiteman lifts one. It's going to drop in for a base hit. That was that space right between Oyer and everybody, unfortunately.
Number 10, pitcher, Carney Hendricks, Mason Davis on deck.
So the 8th position, Eric Carney Hendricks, also the pitcher, can help himself. Takes a ball from Wyatt Evingham. Good day at the ballpark here. Nice crowd. Came over from Bath. We'll get a shot of the crowd there, I think. Let's see if I can see. You can see him over there through the netting. Sorry, the netting is the only thing that focuses, but there. A good crowd in the stands behind me. There's a ball. 3-0. There's a strike. And a ball. So a walk to the 9th. You don't. That's usually the. Well, it's high school, so it's a little different. But usually the ninth position's an easy out, supposed to be. But a 5-pitch walk to Mason Davis that time, the 10th grader. Sometimes the pitchers overthink. I think, you know, just throw fastballs right down the middle if you can. Cameron says he's watching from Hornell, New York. Christina Masterson says, let's go from Canasteel. Teresa says hello from Webster, New York. Webster, I love that area up there. I actually went to the movie theater a couple weeks ago up in Webster, and right down the road from the AMC, which has the reclining seats there in Webster, was a sit-down Pizza Hut. You can actually go in and sit down and eat. They're very hard to come by, and that's going to fall in. So nice play. By Davis. Davis was the 9th position. I apologize. I said earlier that Carney Hendricks was in the 9th position. So bases loaded now with nobody out. Hornell's home to quite a few places that have great pizza. The Italianville, Pizza King, Pat's Pizzeria, and a lot of the other restaurants and stuff that also make pizza. They always make it decent around here, but it's always good to try Pizza Hut once in a while. Remember as a child when they used to serve beer at Pizza Hut, but now the sit-down versions of Pizza Hut are few. In fact, there's 7 Pizza Hut locations in Rochester, and only 2 are sit-down, and one of them is in Webster. It's kind of neat to visit. This one's going to bring home. No throw at home. Let's see this play again here so I can analyze a little bit what was going on, why this ball didn't get in quick enough. McInerney's got to get that in quicker. That's what it was. That ball's got to leave his hands immediately to the cutoff, and would have had a chance to throw the runner out. So Gage Thomas. I was actually watching the Mets game yesterday, and they had a play that the guy fell, and he rolled so quickly, got up and threw the ball, and they were able to throw the run out. And this guy was rolling. Just a great play. And the announcers commented on how smart of a play that was to get the ball. You got to get the ball in quickly when you're in the outfield. Vote to your cutoff man immediately. And that one's going to be a wild pitch. It's both Davis and Winban advance to second and third. So say if it's right, it's Davis is on, or Winban's on third, Davis is on third. That's Mason Davis. Gage Thomas. at the plate. Thomas. Nice play for the first out as Thomas goes 0 for 2.
Now batting for the Rams, number 4, the center fielder, Kevin Pendle. Kevin Styler is on deck.
Pendle popped out to the catcher, is 0 for 1 today. Got his first at bat. So 1 down, 1 and 0 to Pendle. 2 runs home here. Runners at second and third. Staying alive, 1 and 2 to Pendle. One out, runners at second and third. And got him. 2 outs.
Now to play for the Rams, number 16, right fielder, Alex Byer.
Only a 10th grader. Her sister starts on the softball team as a 9th grader. Ooh. Let's see why it wanted that pitch. It looked like a good pitch from our view. Problem is he's got like double pumping and got to get that ball in quicker. And if you're an outfielder here for Hornell, another couple runs score. That one fouled off. They're double clutching it or whatever they're doing. Oh, they said he's out. Nice throw and pick off by Wyatt Effingham. Let's take a look at that again. Yeah, it was bang bang. Good job, Wyatt. Today's game is brought to you by Connors & Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, and New York City. Call 585-262-COMP. For Connors and Ferris, proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, your Hornell Red Raiders, and everything Section 5, it's Connors and Ferris. The Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Home, auto, business, and so much more for all your insurance needs. Thanks, Jeff Ryan. Insurance protection you can rely on from the Ryan Agencies. The Ryan Agencies. Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, right across the street from each other. And actually, Bath, New York has a Simmons and Rockwell Ford location as well. So thanks, Simmons and Rockwell, for your support and helping bring this sporting event to you at home. It is golf season finally. Twin Hickory Golf Course, Golf Club. 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Canisteel Valley. Thanks, everybody at Twin Hickory. Log on to twinhickorygolfclub.com. Check out membership rates and so much more. Buy a gift certificate at from Twin Hickory. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Thanks, the guys up there at Butler Excavating and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan. Corners of Church and Genesee Street, John N. Dagan. And Maple City Collision, the best auto body repair shop around is Maple City Collision at 7548 Seneca Road. Call 324-1155. Tell them John Birch sent you. It's Maple City Collision. Back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Call Dr. John Wyan, Dr. Rich Chakowski at Wyan Chiropractic Associates. Wyan Chiropractic. Go to the bottom of the first, or I'm sorry, bottom of the second. So Hornell, another uphill climb ahead of them here, as they are down 6-0. Ooh, it's an injury. I didn't even see what happened. Gonna walk it off.
The concession stand is also open for your dining plus. They have a lot of snacks down there, hot dogs, pretzels, popcorn, candy, assorted beverages. So make your way down there. It's usually supporting a good cause.
Really seems to be bothering them. Geez, that's not good. Take a look again at the Class B standings. Haverling on a 2-game win streak here. They did have a 3-3 record and have won the last 2 games. Hornell just can't seem to get on track. They defeated Dansville, but that's their only win at 1-6. And you can see Penn Yen's also highlighted there. They are playing tomorrow here as the Mustangs travel from the northern tip of the eastern Y part of Cuca Lake over this way to play. Penn Yen's always one of my favorite. As a child, I kind of grew up on Westlake Road at Cuca Lake. My grandfather and my dad and my uncle had a cottage there for years, and we ended up selling it in the 90s. But when I was a kid, used to go to church in Penn Yen and brunch when I was young, and go there for dinners and stuff a lot. Penn Yen always a fun community. And Bath, go to Bath too for Chat a While and others. Great restaurants. Hammond Sport. So this is Davin Oyer. Oops. Let me get that off the screen there. There's Davin. 2-1 to Oyer. Eric Carney Hendricks delivers. 2-2. That one appeared to be low and inside. Looked good, but not getting the call from the umpire. And that ball gets
making his way to the plate. Number 2.
So a leadoff
Wyatt Evingham.
runner on first. As Wyatt Evingham, the pitcher. Seeing his first plate appearance.
That is number 6. Seamus Cork.
Wyatt batting out of the 6th position. Bobbled. And we've seen that a couple times today by both teams.
Now apologies on infield. Now coming to the plate. Number 6. The designated hitter. Seamus Cork. Dan Barnett is on deck.
He's trying to take his gloves off. Daniel Barnett. Or I'm sorry, this is Seamus Cork. Barnett on deck. That one high, 2-0. So nobody out. Runners at first and second. You got Oyer at second and first, Wyatt Evingham. That one low, 3-0. So Hendricks here and had a really, really good first inning. Threw 11 pitches to get out of that inning. He's getting ready to throw his 17th of this inning. And a 4-pitch walk. To the number 8th
number 22
batter in the position, so that's gonna,
Dan Barnett.
or the 7th position player. As Seamus Cork gets on, and that's gonna bring a little trip to the mound. Today's game brought to you by Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. They're about to move to a new location down on Canasteel, the old Kuhn's Plumbing building. A couple doors down from JC's Cafe. That's Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Gilio's. And by Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Lotus Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben, Allegheny County for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico. Okay, Hendricks ready to throw after a little mound meeting. Barnett's first at bat. Oh, way behind that one. Nice pitch by Carney Hendricks. Here's some people hit a home run, of course. I think everyone tries to. Well, Barnett's choked up a little bit. That one's going to be a pop fly. It's Carney Hendricks, who you don't want catching the ball as a pitcher. Comes in and catches it. I guess with his glove, I'd rather have him come in rather than the catcher Neely, just because the catcher's mitt
Logan Snyder
is a little different than a regular mitt. So one down. Bases loaded. There's a strike. Logan Snyder, the catcher, his first at bat today. Squares to bunt. He does offer, and it's hard to hold up, I know, but it's 0-2 now. There's strike 3, so Snyder 2 outs. Nice pitching for Carney Hendrickson. Great recovery after loading the bases with nobody out. Gets 2 quick outs after that. I always say the importance of the mound visit. It's a good job by the coaching staff of Haverling to go out there and settle Eric down a little bit, and he's pitched great ever since. Andy Davis up. He's the leadoff. Nice for him to at least break the seal here and get a couple runs home. And there's a base hit. 1 run home. 2 runs home as Effingham and Oyer cross the plates. So top of the order pays off. Well, actually bottom of the order paid off as the 5, 6, and 7 hitters all got on base.
Third baseman, number 1.
That's important.
Gennaro Pico.
8 and 9 did pop, 1 struck out and then 1 pop out, but it allows you to have bases loaded with Andy Davis, who's obviously batting at the top of the order for a reason, because he has one of the best averages on the team. And you can see it there. Good job, Andy. That one's in the dirt. This is Gennaro Pico. I said if you're just joining us, he was about a foot or 2 foot away from hitting a home run on Wednesday's game, a game we did not do. No throw, fake throw. As you got Seamus Cork. There's a B. They're all over this place. Wood bees. That's low and outside. Pico 0 for 1. Gennaro 0 for 1 today. Flew out to center field his first at bat. There's a strike, so 3-1 or 3-2 full count now. That one's in the dirt. So base is loaded again here. Charlie Oyer up.
Coming to the plate for the Red Raiders, the third baseman. He is the shortstop. Charlie Oyer.
2 outs, bases loaded. Oyer should be. Ooh, I'm surprised he didn't charge. There's 1. 2 runs are going to score. And then the ball's thrown away, and then thrown away again. There's another run. I'm telling you, the unforced errors. Or I'm sorry, that wasn't unforced errors. The unearned errors, I'm sorry, has brought this game to a 6-5 game. I'm still in basketball mode when I say unforced errors. Those are outright just errors that unearned runs. And you see it in every game I've done this year. I mean, you see it a lot in the major leagues, too, so it's not just high school. And I harken back to the having the 5, 6, and 7 hitters get on. So it was bases loaded, nobody out, even though the other two, the 8 and 9, and he gets hit. So Hendricks having a tough time as Vaughn takes one for the team.
Now at the plate of the Red Raiders, number 34, the second baseman, Gavin Oyer.
It's Oyer who walked his first at bat.
Wyatt Everingham is on deck.
So, an unfortunate foul tip, which turns into a strike for 1-1. Oyer. So Hornell's batted around here in the bottom of the second inning as Oyer walked to lead off this inning. That one's low and in the dirt. 2-1. Again, Hendricks having a tough time, over 35 pitches in this inning. And that one gets away. Charlie Oyer's going to move over to third. So 3-1 count. Or will probably be taken here, I'm guessing. And that one gets, that's going to be a walk. Yep, sorry. As Oyer holds up.
Coming to the plate, the pitcher, number 2, Wyatt Everingham. Seamus Cork is on deck.
That one's high with runners on the corners. 5 runs home here for Hornell. I'll tell you, score they desperately needed, being down 6-0 to start this half of the inning. Be a little too far. Everingham reaching on an error. Earlier this inning. Hendricks, always a reliable pitcher, and just struggling here today, and that was going to be another high ball that Everingham took a whack at. This one lifted, going to be tough. And he said foul. I'm not sure if I can see it on my, yep, it was foul. So the right call. Oh, stays alive. And the high one. Lay off the high one, kid. From the movie, what movie was that? I've said it before. League of Their Own. I like the high ones. That one low, 2-2. That one outside, full count with bases loaded. Nowhere to put them. 2 outs, bases loaded. Got Davin Oyer first, Braden Yvonne at second, Charlie Oyer at third. He avoided him. Ooh, it looked like he avoided him. Let's take a look at that. Nope, he did get him. Good play, good call. Nice job at first by Whiteman to get him. So Hornell does score 5 runs. They'll be back.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
What would you give for a child you loved to make their wish come true? To help them fight a critical illness? Just imagine what you'd do. You see, wishes are so powerful, and you can make them real. They can give a child back their childhood, even change the way they feel. Every single one of us can make the stars align, because when we come together, hope and joy will shine.
So Dante Neely leads things off here, top of the third. Neely 1 for 1. Hits one of the poles behind us. And that hits him, so Neely's on with a hit by pitch. You can see not happy why it isn't, and you don't want to
play for the Rams.
Get your runner on, get the leadoff runner on base for sure.
Lucas Whiteman is on deck.
Nearly 5th in the batting order, and this brings up Owen Smith. Smith 0 for 1. Smith grounded out to the third baseman, his first at bat in the first inning. He's unsafe. And wheels. There you go, nice. Good dugout. One and two. Nobody out. Dante Neely on second base. That one in the dirt. Nice job by Logan Snyder running the ball out. See if he can get Neely to bite one way or another. Jason says, let's go, Dante. Smoke one, bro. Smoke one, bra. I don't know. Another one, just not a good throw by Vaughn, unfortunately. Like I said, you're better off eating it. You just, because that would have been, we saw this happen in the first inning, where you tried throwing over to third. It was another errant throw.
To the first baseman, number 15, Lucas Whiteman.
Does make it 7-5 now.
Carly Hendricks is on deck.
And I kind of take it back in the sense, I guess I'm not that. It's not that bad that he actually threw it over there. He just got to be a little more accurate. And practice makes perfect, they say. So keep doing it, Braden. That's something I definitely would be working on in practice, though, if I was the head coach, Joe. And that looked like a strike. It really did, and you can see Wyatt a little upset that wasn't called a strike. And the ball came right to Logan. This one lifted Barnett out there. A good job by Daniel Barnett, Jr.
At bat for that, number 10, the pitcher, Eric Carney Hendricks. Mason Davis is on deck.
So Eric Carney Hendricks. That one inside. 2-0. Three and one. That one right to Davis. And we go to the bottom of the third. Today's game brought to you by the Italian Villa. Talked about great pizza. The Italian Villa has great pizza. Give them a call, 607-324-6063, located right down the street from the Hornell High School. Also the best toasted subs and all your Italian favorites at the Italian Villa. And by Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street in Hornell, 607-324-6424. Need a new computer, one repaired, laptop, network systems, printers, cabling, hard drives, everything you need. Ed's Computer Sales and Service. Valley Apparel and Designs, they do custom apparel and signs, 281-8777. Everything you need, including for fundraising and so much more. A lot of the gear you see around Hornell, Canisteel, Arkport, and around the area produced by Valley Apparel and Design. They do a great job. St. James Hospital's Orthopedic Department, where champions are cheered on. The Orthopedics Department at St. James Hospital. Injured, they've got you covered. Very professional. I've had an appointment with them, and they treated me extremely well, and the results were perfect. So thank you, everybody at the Orthopedics Department. Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park in Hornell, 607-324-1721. Thanks, Strobel Supply. They're a 3M distributor, DuPont paint dealer as well, and so much more. Looking for a job, they're hiring at Strobel's Supply. Take a quick peek again at the B1, or not B1, there is no B1 and B2, there's only B standings. You can see Hornell still struggling, like nothing better than to at least split the two-game series here with, well, I shouldn't say it's a two-game series, the two games that they played against Bath, Haverling this year. As Hornell lost 11-2 at the first game of the season to Haverling. Haverling sitting in sixth place there with a 5-3 record, and I highlighted again Penn Yan on that list because Hornell does play Penn Yan right here tomorrow at 2:30 in the afternoon. A game you can watch right here. And of course, everything is weather permitting.
Dan Barnett.
Because I know we're supposed to get rain, but it looks like it's supposed to be cleared up by 11 a.m. tomorrow, which should give enough time for this field. And I always constantly ask, whatever happened to the big tarps they used to put on these fields, remember? And I remember when I was here in high school, I never played baseball, but they always had a big tarp they would unroll to make sure the field was playable the next day. And the one answer I did get, it just takes too many people to unroll it. Well, you have 18 kids on the team here. They could unroll it after every game and roll it up. That's what the kids are for. Just want to thank for all the likes on YouTube. Got 5 so far. And so 2 pitches in the dirt here to start out. That's Eric Kenny Hendricks' 63rd pitch he's pitched here today. And if you're just joining us, he started out real strong, a 1-2-3 inning to start out the game in the first, and then since then has struggled. Gave up 5 runs the last inning and walks.
Making us ready to play for the Red Raiders, the left fielder, number 22,
Seamus Cork here to lead off the bottom of the third.
Logan Snyder is on deck.
This is Daniel Barnett. He's 0 for 1. That one's low in the dirt and gets away. Cork's going to hustle down to second, I'm sorry. And you have to take that. Just because he's struggled here pitching to start out this inning, it's a good take. That's one of those let him throw the first strike if you're a head coach. Two and one. Daniel Barnett plays left field. 3-1 now. Barnett. This one should be pretty easy, and it is. Nice job by Gage Thomas. I'm surprised they had him swinging there, but
At the plate for Hornell, number 8, the catcher, Bowman Snyder. Andrew Davis.
nice job by Thomas, making sure Seamus Cork, the runner at second for Hornell's, not going anywhere. And a late cut by Logan Snyder, the catcher. Oh, and 2. That one high. That one in the dirt as Cork's hustling over to third. One down. Cork lifts it into no man's land. And it... Did he catch it, they said? Nice catch. Wow. Let's take a look at that again. That was hard to see. It's hard to tell.
Now batting for the Red Raiders. The center fielder, Andrew Davis. Gennaro Pico is not back.
Remember, in the vertical jumps, we are using a 5 alive. So you need to take them out on the ball, about the number of athletes. We're trying to get an update to the ball height in just a minute.
So we go to the fourth. We'll be back.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Hi, I'm Bob Euchre. I was 5 years old when Lou Gehrig gave his famous luckiest man speech. Lou retired from baseball that day because of the devastating disease known as ALS. Back then, I never imagined I would one day grow up to be a Major League Baseball player or spend my life in baseball. And I certainly didn't imagine that ALS would take my daughter Leanne's life and another close friend. ALS robs a person of their ability to walk, talk, eat, and breathe. It's been 8 decades since Lou's speech, and we still don't have a cure. But we are making progress turning ALS from a fatal disease into a livable one, and we need your help to finally strike out ALS. Please join us in the fight by visiting ALS.org. Thank you.
Baths winning 7-5. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why are they over?
We got 3 more innings. So welcome back. Got him. Nice play by Oyer.
Now back for bat, the third baseman, number 22, Dylan London. Gage Thomas on that.
One been 2 for 2 today, so dangerous hitter. Popped up. Burnett over. Or I'm sorry, Vaughn over. Nice play, Braden.
Waiting for the Haverling Rams, the number 1.
This is the top of the 4th inning. No matter what the scoreboard says.
Is on deck.
Here's a strike. Gage Thomas. Low. This one's ripped for a base hit. Thomas.
At the plate for the Rams, the second baseman, the center fielder, number 4, Evan Pendle.
So Evan Pendle. With 2 outs, Gage Thomas at first. tell you, these wood-boring bees that are around here, these traps that they put up this year have been catching, like, full already. And the third out, Pico says, I planned on bouncing that one. Let's take a look. Nice stop by Vaughn, getting your whole body in front of it. Go to the bottom of the fourth. Oyer Self-Storage, one of the largest facilities around with over 140 units on both locations in Elmond and Wellsville. 24-hour-day access, long-term discounts, sizes of 10 by 30, safe and secure. Thanks Jim Oyer at Oyer Self-Storage. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open an Apex checking account that pays you. That's right, earn cashback rewards, foreign ATM fees refunded. Do you Apex? I do. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Looking for a trailer? How about a car haulers, utility trailers, dump trailers, and so much more? Stop up at Wilkins Auto Sales on your way to Elmond, the back road, Route 21 in Elmond, just outside the city limits here in Hornell. Lamax Automax and Lamax Pro Wrench Tire and Auto, complete auto care, including collision. 193 Seneca Street, across from the Italian Villa, right down the street from Hornell High School. Log on to Lamax Automax, that's with 2 X's on the end, .com, LamaxAutomax.com. The Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street, cremation services $16.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks Jim Dagan, Laura Pico. The Dagan Funeral Home in Hornell. Again, the Dagan Funeral Home. Alfred State College. It's called Free Tuition Plus. Scholarships, financial aid plans. #1 regional SUNY college. It's U.S. News rankings. Ranked top at Great Valley. Hit the ground running with a degree from Alfred State College. Hit the ground running from Alfred State. I think I said that right.
OG with a P. Our third baseman, Gennaro Pico.
So that top of
Charlie
the
Oyer is on deck.
fourth inning was the first inning that Hornell was able to hold. Oh, and it's over his head. Misplayed. And Gennaro's going to come in, take third. Oh, and he's going to be dead to rights. Gennaro got a little greedy, but I don't blame him. You got to be a perfect throw, and it was. Let's take a look at this again. Nice relay, nice throw, and nice tag. Oh, unfortunate. You need base runners. That's why I'm sure, I'm surprised if he didn't, that head coach Joe Flint didn't instill in them that we need base runners, because of things like this. Look at that. So Charlie Oyer, especially when Eric Carney Hendricks is kind of struggling here on the mound, that I didn't see if he was waving him on or not. Joe was on that play. This is Braden Vaughn. We'll take a look at that play in real time in a moment here. And a strikeout. Let's take a look at that again. This is a great job by Pendle. Hitting Smith and then over.
Hornell
You can't tell.
will be the second baseman, number 34, Devin Oyer.
As Gennaro was thrown out there.
Wyatt Everingham is on deck.
It looked like at the end of that Joe Flint touched his chest like it was his fault for having him continue on. Bad bounce.
Making his way to the dish. The pitcher, number 2, Wyatt Everingham. Seamus Court in the on-deck circle.
So Everingham 0 for 2 today, an unusual 0 for 2 for him. Did reach on an error. Oh, and 1, 2 outs. Reaches for that one. It's going to go foul. Winman came up for it, but that one low and inside. 1 and 2 to Everingham. Runners. Charlie Oyer on second, Davin Oyer on first, 2 outs. 1 and 2 to Evingham's in the dirt, 2 and 2. That one high. Nice fake over by Neely. Going to throw it down to first. Oyer kind of lost his footing. Of course, he must have not have believed he was going to do it because he didn't dive in there. And he didn't see anyone covering the plate. So, oh, and a late swing. Nice recovery by Hendricks, Carney Hendricks. So that's going to take us to the 5th. We'll be back.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
My name is Rachel Powell. I'm an athlete at Alfred State College. The reason why I came to see Dr. Wilhelm is because of my shoulder injuries. I had suffered an injury on my 21st birthday on the field against Gallaudet. He did a great job with my surgery. I played the entire season with it perfectly fine. I was able to tackle people without restrictions. The best and quickest recovery I ever had from any injury that I had working with him. He gets the job done and he knows what he's doing. So I highly recommend you guys come to see Dr. Wilhelm.
Number 16, Alex Byler.
So Alex Byler to lead things off here Top of the fifth. 7-5 in favor of Haverling, looking to win take the season sweep as they defeated Hornell 11-2 in the first game of the season. And I brought it up earlier just how cold it was that day, and I had a couple people text me and want to know if I was feeling all right. And I said my cheeks and stuff are frozen. It was a very windy 30-degree day. That was just horrible at the Bath VA. Listen to the bang. There it is. Byler, 2 for 2. That one high. 1-2. Oh, nice pitch by Evingham. So Byler goes down for the first time today.
At the plate for the Rams, the catcher, number 9, Dante Neely. And Smith, not that.
Dante Neely. I remember his father used to work at Hornell High School. I think it was his father. That one's high and gets away. If you haven't joined us in a while, it's nice to see the outfield grass finally growing in after they put the new lighting system in here. I had to plant new grass, and they got the scoreboard back up and running, which is another thing that was a problem. And that one's high. There's a strike. 2-1. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining me from near and far. Two and two. It looked like, if you looked at the long-range forecast about a week and a half ago, that this week, because Hornell was on spring break and Bath, Haverling was on spring break last week, that this week was going to be horrible when it came to rain and stuff, but it's held off. And we're supposed to have rain tonight, but let up in the early morning hours. And they offered, let's see, and got him, or didn't get him, so he was a nice hustle that time by Neely. Good job. Oh, they say, no, yeah, they're just going to. I was going to say, someone's substituting in to run for him. Let's see, it's number 17. Lucas Mills Travis.
Number 2, the second baseman, Aaron Smith.
Smith takes a strike. So tomorrow, well, we was talking about the rain again, so with the rain stopping in the early morning, looks like Hornell should get the game in between against Penn Yan here tomorrow. It's amazing. Some schools have already played over 14 games and 15 games. There's 2 teams in Class B that have played 14 games. And this is Hornell's 8th. So you need to get in these games. There's a strike. 0-2 to Owen Smith. And a strikeout. And yeah, it's occupied base, so we can't go to first.
Now, for the Rams, number 15, first baseman, Lucas Whiteman.
So Lucas Whiteman is 1 for 2. Pops one foul. If you're wondering what that noise is, well, I won't be able to show you that big bang. It's not the Big Bang Theory. It's a roof that's on the building here. There it is. So when it's nice for the rain, but it does give you a nice loud sound. There's a strike. Nice off speed that time from Effingham. Catches Whiteman off guard a little. It was one of those ones he looked like he was going to start swinging, held back, and he thought he probably should have taken a hack at it. A good pitch nonetheless by Effingham. Boyer throws it over. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Today's game is brought to you by Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys. Offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for your friends at Connors and Ferris. Also have offices in Syracuse. The Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 38 locations to serve you better. Jeff Ryan, insurance protection you can rely on for home, auto, business, and so much more at the Ryan Agencies. Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, top-notch sales service. Make car buying simple when you drive your deal at one of those true great locations. And also they got a Ford dealership over there and a Chrysler dealership, Dodge Chrysler dealership over in Bath area for those watching from Haverling. Golf season is here in Twin Hickory Golf Club. 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Canisteo Valley. Log on to twinhickorygolfclub.com and purchase gift certificates and check out membership rates and leagues that are going on. Also photos of the beautiful course at Twin Hickory. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Thanks Brian Butler, Mike Hess, Daryl Howell, and the crew at Butler Excavating and City View Towing. John and Dagan General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan. John and Dagan. Corners of Church and Genesee Street.
Raiders will be the designated hitter, number 6, Seamus Cork.
So Seamus Cork DHing here. There's a strike, 1-1, Cork. Pop foul into the crowd. Oh, and he almost caught it, the guy from Haverling. I couldn't. It was through the fencing. Let's see, I don't think you're going to be able to see. No, it's going to focus on. 1-2. Carney Hendricks still on the mound.
Got a boy right in there.
Oh, and it gets under. Smith. That was one of those slowly hit balls again. We've seen a couple of them today that have turned into base runners.
Now coming to the plate for the Red Raiders.
Seamus.
Lucas Hancock.
You got to dive for that. I don't think, and I don't blame him for not diving. I'm just picking on him because he wouldn't have been able to throw him out anyways. And no sense trying to injure yourself. So, oh, and I'm not saying you should have. Just kidding you. Even if he had come up with it, like I said, normally, if it had bounced into his glove, I think Seamus would have beat him out. Lucas Hancock. Lucas's first at bat today. That's high, 2-1 to Hancock. Nobody out. Seamus Cork, the lone runner for Hornell on first. Bottom of the 5th inning in a 7-inning game. Unless there's the 10-run rule, obviously, can end in the 5th inning or 6th inning, depending on when the 10 runs are reached. That's low. Nice job by Hancock to make it 3-1. Don't forget to give us a like here. Tell us you like the broadcast. It helps us with the broadcast. And that one's in the dirt. Cork teases a run to third. But nice at bat by Hancock. Gets a fist bump from head coach Pat McHale. Pat, a long-time fixture here, helping as an assistant coach. As we'll take a look what's going on the mound here, we're going to have probably a pitching change, I'm guessing. Again, just a reminder, tomorrow will be live, weather permitting. Weather does look, like I said, going to end in the morning. So a 2:30 start right here at Maple City Park, the Hornell Red Raiders versus the Penn Yan Mustang. And in pitching for Haverling is Owen Smith. We'll watch Owen warm up a little bit here. Owen, the senior. Got the long hair. If you can spare any of that hair, I could use a little. I started losing my hair when I was probably 22, 23. And then just started shaving it totally when I was in the early 30s. I want to thank Strobel's Supply, 40 Shama Industrial Park. They're now hiring. Stop in. They got robotics in there and everything. Really impressive facility at Strobel's. They're also a huge distributor of 3M products, DuPont products. So much inventory on their website. Go to their website, strobelsupply.com, and check it out. It's pretty impressive. St. James Hospital's Orthopedics Department, where champions are cheered on. There's the fine folks at There's Dr. Wilhelm to the far right, or far left, I'm sorry, the doctor that took care of my broken wrist that I had. And Valley Apparel and Designs, they do custom apparel and signs. 281-8777, team, school, sports, work apparel, and so much more. A lot of the stuff you see around on these players are produced at Valley Apparel and Design. Ed's Computers, Sales and Service, 180 Main Street in Hornell. I want to thank Ed, who does build my editing computers and supercomputers that I have. Ed's Computers.
Davis in the on deck circle.
This is Braden Fauser at bat. Takes a strike. Fauser gets a hold of it. Could be two. And he scoops it for the double play. Nice job, Gage Thomas over to Whiteman for 2 down. There you see Thomas to Whiteman. Or, yep, Whiteman. So Hornell had a chance there. It's the first double play we've seen today. Top of the order, Andy Davis. Davis 2 for 3 batting today. Takes a hefty cut for 0-2 with 2 outs. Seamus Cork stuck it. Third base. I wonder why Seamus didn't come home. If Seamus was on third at the start of that double play, I think he would have had a chance on contact to run home. Popped foul. Tomorrow is Star Wars Day here, if you want to dress up in your favorite Star Wars character. For May the 4th be with you, and that was popped out play as well. Best costume judged by me will win $20. And you have to make an effort. Ooh, high and inside, little chin music there from Owen Smith to Andy Davis, who's on at the plate. 2-2. And strike 3. Good job, Owen. We'll be back.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'll be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
What would you give for a child you loved to make their wish come true? To help them fight a critical illness? Just imagine what you'd do. You see, wishes are so powerful, and you can make them real. They can give a child back their childhood, even change the way they feel. Every single one of us can make the stars align, because when we come together, hope and joy will shine.
Hey, welcome back.
At the plate for that, number 10, Eric Carney Hendricks. Winston Davis on deck.
Uh-oh. Thought it was going to go far enough to hit my van. So 7-5, top of the 6th inning. Eric Carney Hendricks at the plate. Wyatt Evingham still pitching here for Hornell. That's going to be foul. It's going to be out of here. And it is. But foul. Another foul. Into the crowd at the that's high. 1-2 now. Evingham on the mound, getting ready to throw his 93rd pitch. Two and two. That's high. Full count now. And loses them. Had a 0-2 count, was ahead of him. And ends up walking. So nice patient hitting by Carney Hendricks. And that's going to be a trip to the mound. Number 17, the coach, Mike Bassage. They took Hornell to the States as a pitcher, player, left-handed. Ended up going Division I at Pitt down in Pittsburgh. Had a successful 4 seasons there and came back to Hornell and got married and has children and is an assistant coach at AU and an assistant coach here. AU had just started their baseball program, so they're struggling, which happens anytime you. And I remember this is my 35th year of bringing you sports, and I was here filming an AU Alfred University versus Syracuse University baseball game back in the late 90s. It's kind of cool. Both teams had club teams at that point, but they both had really nice uniforms. Syracuse had a big S on their uniform and stuff. Those club programs are pretty well funded as well. They get to travel a lot, so it was cool to see AU play in Syracuse here. Nice job by Pico. What the runner does advance to second as Carney Hendricks. Eric Carney Hendricks gets to second. Mason Davis up now. Oh, and he did back up because he knew it was going to be a hard bounce that time. Gennaro did. And it just a hard bounce to judge, and I don't blame him. And then you could see it careened off to his left.
Number 1, shortstop Gage Thomas.
These would-be's that are around us, and you see them in the frame once in a while. They don't bite you, so it's not, they don't sting or anything. I'm not worried about them. But one just hit me in the back of the head. There's so many of them. Gage Thomas. It's 1 for 3. 1 out. Runners on the corners. Eric Carney Hendricks on third. Wenbon on second. And that's a good job by Oyer coming up to shorten the distance so you don't have Carney Hendricks taking a chance running home. There's Oyer, Devin. Two and 0 to Gage. There's a nice pitch from Evingham. Gets Thomas to swing through it. There's a strike. Little off speed that time to fool Thomas. If I could speak. This one lifted. Davis over to it. Run's going to score. We saw a collision in the game at Wellsville. Hornell's got a. That's Andy Davis's ball. I don't know if he's yelling or not. You got to call it. Almost had another collision again.
For the Rams, number 16, Rick Fielder.
So padding the score a little bit. 8-5 now. 3-run pad between them and Hornell now. Especially at crunch time, Hornell only has 2 at-bats left. Has had their chances. They've had base runners. Just can't get them home. A combination of some questionable base running, but it happens. I mean, it's high school. Not definitely criticizing any of the kids, but Hornell just trying to find themselves with only 1 victory this year. 1-6. Bath coming in with a 2-game win streak at 5-3. This one smoked. Gonna bring another run home.
Now, at the plate for the Rams, number 16, the right fielder, Alex Byler.
Effingham, 105 pitches in here.
It's gonna be pretty easy.
And I don't mind Logan trying to throw out the runner at second. He struggled this year a lot. And Oyer, but keep doing it. You're really at this point, because you've had so few games, just trying to get in a groove and get ready for sectionals eventually. So keep trying it, keep throwing it. That's why I don't mind the throws from first to Braden Vaughn to third, even though he's missed on a couple of them. But just keep doing it. It's the only way. Practice makes perfect. So we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Today's game brought to you by the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street. The best Italian cuisine around is at the Italian Villa. Everything from chicken wings and steaks, all your Italian favorite dishes at the Italian Villa. Great sausage. You can get and every meal turns into 3 meals. So they kind of, you've heard of overserved. Well, that's what they do at the Italian Villa in a good way. The Italian Villa, Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Lotus Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben, Allegheny County for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico, Dr. Pico. And by Rustic Lux, 176 Seneca Street in Hornell. It's Rustic Lux in Hornell. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. It's Rustic Lux. Back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Call Dr. John Wine, Dr. Rich Kowski at Wine Chiropractic. So the Hornell Lady Raiders lost 10-4. Reagan Effingham says she did awesome. They lost 10-4 today. Maple City Collision Auto Body Repair Shop there on the campus of Maple City Dodge. Tell them John Birch sent you. 607-324-1155. All makes and models, all years. I've only had to have one car where the body needed to be repaired, and they did it and did an absolutely great job at Maple City Collision. So Gennaro Pico leads things off here, bottom of the 6th inning. He came close to hitting a home run and takes one inside for a strike. This is just saying he almost hit a home run just a foot from clearing the fence center field on Wednesday. The game against Waco, Hornell lost 3-2. Hornell's been in some close games this year. Just this one lifted. It's going to be trouble. Gennaro's been able to connect. Now he's going for third again. No. And this is a good decision. This gets away. And it's going to be out of play, so Pico's going to make it anyways. Wait a minute. How come he's got to go back? He's double checking, going back to third to make sure he touched third. So a triple.
Now batting for the Red Raiders, shortstop number 24, Charlie Oyer.
So Charlie Oyer, I want to take a look at that again. Let's replay here. We will in a moment.
Braden Vaughn is on deck.
Oyer 2 for 3 on the day, looking at a 2-0 count. Owen Smith pitching through a very good 5th inning, and he came in relief. And that one's high, inside 3-0. This is pretty much an easy decision here for Oyer not to swing. And it's a strike. That's a strike. Fans don't like it. Looked like it was outside, but from this angle it's hard to see. Ripped. Oyer says, I've had enough of that, as he rips one to center field.
Coming to the plate for the Red Raiders will be number 15, first baseman, Braden Vaughn. Devin Oyer is on deck.
Braden Vaughn up. So Oyer on first. There's Charlie. He's done a very good job pitching for the Raiders this year. That one fouled off. Vaughn 0 for 2. 1 run home. And we'll look at that replay in just a second here where Pico, I want to see if they actually gave him a triple, or what if I would give him a triple on that, or would they have got him? It looks like they would have got him at, let's take a look real quick. This is the play again, where the Pico decided to go for third again. I think they would have got him. He did slide into, but just for the heck of it, they have him go back and touch third. 1 and 2, and that one's in the dirt to Vaughn. Bottom of the 6th. I do not keep track of base runners, but Hornell has had a lot of them. A good move by Charlie Oyer not going anywhere, because you need base runners. You don't need to take a chance of getting thrown out at second. Rhino P says, let's go Bath. That one fouled off. It's going to be out of play. No, it wasn't. And he made the play. I apologize. I don't think I could have. Yeah, I would have. Oh, that's a great play. Beautiful play by Whiteman. Wow. I didn't even follow him over there. I would have been out of my range anyways from the. That was a great play.
Number 34, Devin Oyer.
Because of the netting was in the way, but.
Right,
so 1 down with Oyer up. Evingham on deck. Oyer with a late swing. Foul. Ooh, and it hits him. He went back. Did he take a swing? Is that what they say? Let's see this again. What'd they call? He got hit, didn't he? I'm not sure what the... Thought he sounded like he got hit. This one's going to fall in. His cousin Charlie Oyer gets down to second.
At the plate for the Red Raiders, the pitcher, number 2, Wyatt Evingham. Seamus Cork on deck.
Evingham with a 0-3 so far today, not his best at bat, uncharacteristic for Wyatt. Gennaro Pico warming up in the bullpen for Hornell. Wyatt has to get out of the way of that one. That's low and outside, 3-0. 1 out. Charlie Oyer on second, Davin Oyer on first. We're now 1 run home here already. Bottom of the 6th. That's a strike. Nice recovery by Owen. And a pitch that definitely Evingham was going to be taking anyways. I'm sure he might be taking this one. But he does take a whack at it. Smith up to 32 pitches in an inning and a half so far. Or a little less than an inning and a half. Ooh, overthrown. And that's going to go out of play, so runners are going to have to stay, unfortunately. I don't think Oyer would have made it home anyways. But the ball was thrown out of play. Allows Evingham to get to second, Davin Oyer to third. But another run as it's
Seamus Cork.
Wait, is this right? I say 9-7. So 9-7. I thought Charlie Oyer crossed the plate. And he did, but I'm... Yeah, because it was 9-6. I apologize. So Seamus Cork takes a strike. So Oyer comes home. Davin Oyer crosses the plate to make it 9-8. Nice play by Winban. Over to right.
That's a hit for the Red Raiders, number 22. Dan Barnett. Logan Slater is on deck.
Foul down to the roof. Effingham at third. So the tying run at third. That's low in the dirt. 1-1. Daniel Barnett Jr., the left fielder. And struck him out. So Hornell scores 3 runs. We'll take a look at the run by inning here on the scoreboard. A lot of runs on that board, 9-8. A lot of men left on base by both teams. I want to take a look back at the Gennaro Pico. It was at first at bat here. Again, I wonder why they had him go back, even though he slid. That's all right. Today's game brought to you by John N. Dagan, General and Child Practice. Thanks, John. Of course, Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing. Thank you so much, everybody. Twin Hickory Golf Club as well. Oyer Self Storage. Thanks, Oyer, Jim Oyer. His son is Davin on the team. His nephew is, not his nephew, his cousin. His first cousin once removed, I think, how that works with him and Charlie Oyer. I want to thank Wilkins Auto Sales, State Route 21 in Hornell. For car haulers, utility trailers, and dump trailers, and so much more. Take a look inside. What's he got on his ear? Is that an earring? Diamond? Logan Vondracek, who was injured. So top of the 7th. Wyatt Effingham still on the mound. Pitching his 108th pitch. Throwing his 108th pitch, should say. Dante Neely, who's 1 for 2 at the plate. I got a message that Mike Bassage isn't married and doesn't have any kids. So I was wrong about that. For some reason, I thought he had kids. If he did have kids, he'd be a great father. I know he would. Mikey. 3-1. Walked them. Wyatt looks over to Hornell's dugout. I don't know if he's looking for.
Number 2.
I don't know what he's looking at. Maybe just for the, because we did see Pico warming up.
When is this game going to be over? What points are they in?
We got one more this inning right here.
This is ending.
No, couldn't get the double play.
Now batting the bat. Number 15, first baseman, Lucas Whiteman. Eric Terry Hendricks on deck.
Couple throws over to keep Owen Smith at first. Lucas Whiteman 1 for 3 at bat today. Takes a strike. 0-1. That's a strike. 0-2. We're now 5 runs in the second inning, 3 runs in the sixth to give them 8 runs. Haverling 2 runs in the first, 4 runs in the second, 1 run in the third, and then 2 runs in the last inning, the top of the sixth. 9-8 the score. Runner goes off for naught as that one's fouled off by Whiteman. Hornell Dr. Izzy Mayer, who was the Hornell football coach, head coach, just got back from a 9-day medical mission to Gaza. He was in Gaza a year ago, and he said just what a huge difference a year makes. He said the place is just unrecognizable, and what a catch. Double play. Pico, who's just had an outstanding game today and rightfully smiles. He's hit the ball well and fielded extremely well today. Caught that in the air, knew immediately what to do with it. Nice toss over to Vaughn. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. It's bottom of the 7th. But if you're going to put me in, you don't put me in for Pico. He's had one heck of a game today so far. Gennaro Pico, the senior, who's going to be going to Alfred University and play basketball next year. What did I say? That you didn't get? I don't even remember what play it was, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, I mean the one, yeah. They're asking me what I said, and I can't even remember. I can't remember what I had for breakfast. I can't remember anything anymore, and try to figure out what it said on the one play. But anyways, 9-8 is your score here. Let me adjust my camera lighting. There we go. So Hornell with a chance here. I was talking about Dr. Izzy Muir, and this is quotes from the Hornell Evening Tribune. This is the WETM News. Nicholas Dabina did a report on his mission, and he's quoted as saying, Dr. Izzy Muir is the head of anesthesiology at Hornell's St. James Hospital, and this group has been going over there to different war zones and providing care, and so just what a difference a year makes in just the total devastation over there in Gaza. Unfortunate, but good job by the head football coach, who's going to be entering his third year. Or is it his second year? See, that I can't even remember that. If it's just going to be a second year or first year or third year coaching football for Hornell coming up. And the schedule's already out. They get to bye the first week of the season, Hornell football does.
Leading off this game, bottom of the seventh, the catcher, number 8, Logan Snyder.
So Logan,
Mr. Andrew Davis is on
I'm assuming, would be in this situation going to let Owen Smith throw the first strike. That's what I would be doing personally, is just be taking everything until the first strike, especially because you need base runners. He does swing at the first one. It's going to be a slow grounder, and he's safe. Good job by, so that's why I didn't play baseball. Good job by Logan, as Logan jumped on the first pitch. Good job by Logan that time.
The center fielder, number 7, Andrew Davis. G is on deck.
And Snyder was 0 for 2 coming into that. So good job, Logan. Oh, and that's a catch. Oh, my goodness. What a great play by Owen Smith. 2 down. You got to put the ball down, not up. And Davis, nice job. Oh, what a great play. And he takes a little exhale, and good job.
Now batting for the Red Raiders, the third baseman, number 1, Gennaro Pico.
So Gennaro.
Charlie Oyer is on deck.
That one's in the dirt. Gennaro 2 for 3, who's had an outstanding game, both batting and fielding. Up now. It's Hornell's last chance. That one skips about 3 feet in front of home plate. That's high. 3-0. Hornell snake bitten here a little bit. Great play by Owen Smith. There's a strike. That is play of the game for sure. I'll make sure ETM gets shot of that. So Hornell down to their last strike as Pico fouls one off. Pico lifts it. Gage Thomas underneath it, and the ball game is over. So this great play right here by Owen Smith, catching the bunt, throwing over to first. Good job. Hornell's going to drop to 1-7. 6-3 improvement on the record for Haverling. Don't forget, we'll be live tomorrow. It's Haverling and Hornell shake hands. I want to thank all my advertisers. We'll see you tomorrow, weather permitting, at 2:30 right here on Peisch Sports. A heartbreaker for Hornell. And we'll see you again tomorrow afternoon. Again, the final score, 9-8 in favor of Haverling.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
My name is Richard Powell. I'm an athlete at Alfred State College. The reason why I came to see Dr. Wilhelm is because of my shoulder injuries. I had suffered an injury on my 21st birthday on the field against Gallaudet. He did a great job with my surgery. I played the entire season with it perfectly fine. I was able to tackle people without restrictions. The best and quickest recovery I ever had from any injury that I had working with him. He gets the job done and he knows what he's doing. So I highly recommend you guys come to see Dr. Wilhelm.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
What would you give for a child you loved to make their wish come true? to help them fight a critical illness. Just imagine what you'd do. You see, wishes are so powerful, and you can make them real. They can give a child back their childhood, even change the way they feel. Every single one of us can make the stars align, because when we come together, hope and joy will shine.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on two beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Hi, I'm Bob Euchre. I was 5 years old when Lou Gehrig gave his famous luckiest man speech. Lou retired from baseball that day because of the devastating disease known as ALS. Back then, I never imagined I would one day grow up to be a Major League Baseball player or spend my life in baseball. And I certainly didn't imagine that ALS would take my daughter Leanne's life and another close friend. ALS robs a person of their ability to walk, talk, eat, and breathe. It's been 8 decades since Lou's speech, and we still don't have a cure. But we are making progress turning ALS from a fatal disease into a livable one, and we need your help to finally strike out ALS. Please join us in the fight by visiting als.org. Thank you.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
We're opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
And along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Having low income can mean making tough choices. Choosing between paying for food or medication or a place to live is a reality for many people. Do you know someone who could use some extra help? Find out about the Supplemental Security Income Program, SSI. You could receive monthly SSI payments if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. SSI is money you can use to help pay for basic needs, like putting food on the table, keeping the lights on, paying the rent. It can mean new shoes for growing feet or help with medical needs. Call 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI to schedule an appointment or start to apply today. That's ssa.gov/SSI. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
We are really excited to have a sports medicine program here at UR Medicine St. James, giving our community access to high level of care and a strong team both in the physical therapy department and orthopedic world. So as a previous